If I ask you which is the most debated topic in India, then the answer will be probably reservation system in India. So hello everyone, today's topic is reservation system in India. So what is reservation? Reservation is a policy by the government of India in which preference is provided to certain communities uh, and people in government institutions and government jobs also, and also in the promotions. So under Article 15. So reservation is provided to various communities and also various individuals on the basis of their caste, their community status, and their economic status. So as we all are aware, then that in the ancient times, the Indian society was divided under four sections: the Brahmins, the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, and Shudras. So the Shudra community and certain Vaishya communities were the most devastated at that time, and due to their backward nature, these communities are provided reservation in the modern society also. In when India got independence, then the reservation was provided to communities which came under the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes only. But in 1991, when the Mandal Commission came in and the amendment was made in the Indian Constitution, then the OBC, other backward classes, were also given reservation. And if we talk about the recent development in this area, then in 2019, 103rd Amendment of Constitution, reservation is now also provided to economically weaker sections also. And if we talk about the current status, that how much reservation is provided exactly to different communities, then to scheduled castes 15% reservation, for scheduled tribes 7.5, for other backward class 27%, and for economically weaker sections 10%. But according to the judgment of Supreme Court in in a case, it was said that that the complete reservation should not exceed the 50% mark in any institution or any government job. So this is also a good thing that at least the Supreme Court has set a cap on the higher limit of reservation, because to gain political advantage, government is providing more and more reservation to different communities. So let us talk about some advantages of a reservation. So the major advantage is that it provides equality among different sections and societies of the country, and it gives fair chance for every human being in the country to come in the mainstream. It also diversifies the representation of people in the working class. So that is good. It gives a fair chance to everyone, because a person who is really backward economically, and also his or her social status is not good, will not be able to compete with any other general person in the open field. So certain reservations, certain leverage is provided to the person who is backward. So it is good. It provides a good amount of it provides equality, a fair chance to everyone. So it is a good thing. But there are several disadvantages and drawbacks of reservation also. The first disadvantage is that rather than destroying the gap between communities, it has created lines, because a reservation has by far not been able to eradicate the problem of caste system in India. And moreover, it has increased the walls between the communities, because it identifies people, it tags people under the categories such as SC, ST, OBC, and general. So which is not good. So it clearly destroys the whole purpose for which reservation is provided, which is to create equal status for everyone. But in turn, reservation creates walls among the communities. So this is a drawback. And other major drawback is that the meritocracy culture is completely destroyed. If 50% seats are reserved, then then the meritocracy really decreases, and the person who really deserves, who is hardworking, who is determined and had some talent, is really ignored in every government jobs and education institutions. So the meritocracy culture is completely destroyed due to reservation. Because if we see the example of the current superpowers and the current countries which have developed like European countries, USA, Russia, or China, then in those countries there is almost no reservation given. But in India, 50% of reservation is given, and due to high meritocracy culture in these countries, they have been able to be successful. So, but in India, if 50% of the seats are reserved for certain categories, and the people who do not deserve will come in the place of people who deserve, then it clearly indicates that we are destroying 50% of our workforce. So this is not good. A meritocracy culture should be there. Another disadvantage of the reservation system is that it is used as a political tool nowadays. Not nowadays, but since the time of independence, it has been used as a political tool. Recently, we saw that some dominant communities and some economically affluent communities, like the Jats, Patidars, and the Marathas, have also demanded reservation, and they have been successful so far because the political parties who are in power do not want to lose the support of these groups. So that is why it is also being used as a political tool, and every government is trying to capture more and more votes. For that, provides it provides the reservation to the communities who are already economically and socially very forward. So this is also a drawback. Another drawback is that the reservation is not reaching the people who really deserve. Because if we see that there is still a lot of disparity and inequality in the social and economical status of the society, despite of being reservation for over 70 years. So this clearly indicates that reservation by far has not been able to eradicate the inequality in the country, and some measures should be taken to make it more efficient. So what is the way ahead? So I think there is high time to make some amendments in the constitution, and make the reservation system more legit and solid. So that is how the efficiency of reservation will increase, and the reservation will work for the society, work for the people of India in its true sense. So the number one change that can be done is that uh, that uh, that redesign the reservation system for the people who really deserve it, because it is not reaching the people who really deserve it. Like if there are some scheduled tribes in Chhattisgarh area or Odisha area, for example, then they are not able to capture the benefit of reservation. Rather, the people who have captured the families who have captured the reservation benefit several times are again capturing it, are again harvesting the benefit from the reservation system, which is not good. Because if someone has provided a certain level of reservation, certain level of preference in the government job, then they are at par with the society. Now they do not need any kind of reservation, but they are still availing that reservation, and the people who really need reservation are even unaware about it. They are in the far-fetched areas of India. So making the reservation system more rigid is a thing that the government should work upon. And also, rather than providing the reservation to communities based on caste, the economic factor can jump in, as the 2019 amendment was also a very progressive step in that way. And certain more steps should be taken, so that the reservation does not benefits only certain communities, but the whole section of people who are economically backward. So this is also thing that the government should work upon, and it has worked upon in 2019 also in the 103rd amendment. And also the awareness should be increased. That is how we will be able to get the most out of the reservation system in India. So that was about reservation system in India. Thank you very much.